Good afternoon. I now call to order the 165th graduation of Palmer College of Chiropractic West in San Jose, California on the 9th day of June 2023. Dr. Jeanette Lamori, Palmer West Associate Professor, will present today's invocation.
Could you please stand? Please stand and join me in spirit for this invocation address. Please join me in a moment of reflection with thanks. Let us pray silently together, each one of us according to our individual beliefs, recognizing our diversity in beliefs, values, and faith traditions, but honoring our unity in gratitude and love for these graduates. I invite you to reflect quietly on all the magic that the future holds for the 165th graduating class of Palmer West College of Chiropractic. It is truly a joy to be here in person today and to be celebrating these amazing human beings. I give thanks to you, God, for your unconditional love, guidance, and direction. I ask on behalf of those gathered here that you bless each of these grads and everyone connected to them. Give them the grace to make a difference for the betterment of humanity wherever their lives and careers may lead them. Bless those who have made their success thus far possible: family, spouses, friends, mentors, educators, staff, and the list goes on. For all of the graduates, we ask that they make a significant contribution to the health and welfare of everyone they touch. Let the feelings of love, kindness, and positivity run through their lives and their actions. Help us look to the past with gratitude and to the future with hope. Continuing to reflect with thankfulness, ask that good fortune, prosperity, safety, and the desire to continually learn be always with this class. I especially ask you, Divine Spirit, to bless these future doctors. We thank you for their completion of this arduous chiropractic program, and please guide them with their newly acquired skill set. Help them find joy in their servitude, fill them with grace, and may each graduate be a blessing to every life they connect to. Please guide these grads in service and joy. Thank you, God. Amen. Amen. You may sit.
Thank you, Dr. Lamori, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. My name is Dr. Greg Snow, and as Senior Campus Administrator and Dean of Academic Affairs, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you today for our Spring 2023 commencement ceremony. This is a joyful day for all of us, and I thank you for being here to celebrate and recognize the achievements of our graduating students. Since entering the program in January of 2020, members of today's graduating class have navigated a challenging route to reach the graduation stage. They adjusted accordingly and overcame adversity with impressive perseverance, determination, and resiliency, and graduate today exemplifying the ideals and quality standards expected of all Palmer doctors of chiropractic. I imagine that our graduands are experiencing a variety of emotions today, including well-deserved pride and a feeling of accomplishment, and perhaps some nervousness and anxiety about what lies ahead. And I want to assure you, the future of the chiropractic profession has never been brighter. These graduands will enter a profession that's much different than the one that I stepped into over 30 years ago. At that point in time, there was little research on chiropractic. Today, there's so much research, it's hard to keep up with it. Palmer has led the profession in advancing chiropractic research and is now involved with high-level studies done in collaboration with some of the biggest health names in healthcare research in the country. The research supporting chiropractic's approach to healthcare has broken down barriers and created opportunities for our new graduates. One example is the establishment of postdoctoral research fellows at Ivy League universities. Working in collaboration with Yale, Harvard, and Duke medical schools, All of these opportunities have come into play in the last few years, and I'm proud to note that 2 of them have been filled with Palmer West alums. Another example is chiropractic's role in the VA. There are now more than 300 doctors of chiropractic working in the VA, a number that continues to grow. There are also 10 federally funded VA residencies for the chiropractic service, and Palmer graduates have filled more of these than any other institution. Palmer's West Campus also has a strong legacy as a leader in sports chiropractic. It may have been the first chiropractic college to pioneer a student chapter with the American Chiropractic Association Sports Council in the 1990s, when sports chiropractic was a budding specialty. Many of our alumni and faculty have taken leadership positions in the field of sports chiropractic and advanced the specialty and chiropractic's ability to enhance performance and injury prevention for weekend warriors and college, Olympic, and professional teams. West graduates have also advanced the profession through their work in employer-based health centers, the Department of Defense, professional advancement, and academia. As a result, today's doctors of chiropractic have career paths in private practices, interdisciplinary clinics, hospitals, academia, research, and for sports teams. In these roles, chiropractors provide effective, safe, cost-effective, drug-free care for musculoskeletal pain and more to tens of millions of patients every year. Palmer College graduates are not only great doctors, they are leaders and visionaries who advance the profession and chiropractors' recognition as the primary care professionals for spinal health and well-being. To the members of Palmer West 164th graduating class, as you transition today from student to doctor, I encourage you to embrace the opportunities in front of you with the same sense of passion and optimism that has fueled your journey to today's stage. You are the future of the profession, and I'm confident that each of you will make a difference, will change lives, and will make your communities a better place every day in many ways. So before we proceed with the balance of today's ceremony, will the audience please join me in recognizing and celebrating today's graduating class. I want to recognize another group of achievers who are equally deserving of praise and recognition for their collective role in enabling these soon-to-be doctors to reach the graduation stage, and that would be our outstanding faculty. The faculty at Palmer West are praiseworthy for many reasons. They are responsible for providing the highest learning experience to the future doctors of chiropractic. Our faculty fulfills their mission well with distinction and dedication. They, as individuals, enrich our profession and by doing so, advance healthcare throughout the world, demonstrating why Palmer College has been and remains the trusted leader in chiropractic education. I'd also like to recognize our emeritus faculty sitting with our faculty today for being here to support our graduates. Will the faculty please rise for recognition? Thank you. Speaking of deserving recognition, the spouses, partners, parents, children, and friends of our graduating class are equally praiseworthy for helping them complete their educational journey. Their love and encouragement provided inspirational energy and helped the members of the graduating class reach their goal. This support was especially important, impactful, and appreciated given the challenges faced over the last 3 years. Will the spouses, partners, parents, and children of our graduate please rise for recognition? Chiropractic is the third largest organized healthcare profession with over 100,000 doctors practicing in more than 90 countries around the world, of which approximately 1/3 are Palmer College graduates. In fact, at 30,000 strong, graduates from the 3 Palmer College campuses comprise the profession's largest alumni network. In addition to the patients they serve each day in their offices, many maintain leadership positions in the profession and contribute to the advancement of chiropractic. They are the reason why Palmer's name is synonymous with the highest standards of patient care for over 125 years. Will the Palmer alumni here today please rise for recognition? I'd also like to acknowledge individuals here today who have served our country. Would all the veterans and active military in attendance, whether student, graduate, family member, or friend, please stand for recognition. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. Dr. Brian Nook, Palmer West Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, will now recognize the valedictorian and salutatorian of today's graduating class and acknowledge fellow class members with academic honors. Dr. Nook.
Thank you, Dr. Snow. B.J. Palmer recognized that doctors of chiropractic must use their heads, hearts, and hands to master the science, art, and philosophy of chiropractic to best care for their patients. We now present a series of awards in recognition of the ideals these 3 words represent for the chiropractic profession. The head is recognized through a series of awards acknowledging the academic achievements of students who have excelled throughout the course of their educational experience. The heart is recognized through the Virgil Strang Philosophy Award for students' passion and philosophy of chiropractic. And the hands are recognized by the Clinical Excellence Award, which honors the students' outstanding patient care delivery. First, I have the honor of beginning this portion of the program by recognizing the class members who achieved our highest academic awards and graduate today as valedictorian and salutatorian. Would you please join me in honoring the valedictorian of the Palmer West 165th graduating class, Tin Nguyen. Now, let's also congratulate our class salutatorian, Brandon Hoffer. These students have distinguished themselves during the course of their Palmer West experience by demonstrating exemplary scholastic and clinical proficiency, in which our administration and the faculty take immense pride. Congratulations again, Tim and Brandon. College would now like to recognize the collective members of today's class who distinguished themselves during their educational experience at Palmer West campus and are graduating with academic honors. Members of the class who achieve academic honors receive gold cords to wear with their graduation gowns. They're also presented with a special purple cord which signifies the induction into the Pi Tau Delta International Chiropractic Honor Society, the oldest and most distinguished honor society in chiropractic education. To receive this special recognition, students must earn a cumulative GPA of at least 3.5 upon graduating. Considering the long, rigorous, and challenging dynamics of the Palmer West curriculum, the students who are able to complete the program while maintaining a high GPA are to be commended for their achievement. We proceed with today's ceremony by recognizing the spring 2023 class members graduating today with academic and Pi Tau Delta honors. Graduating with magna cum laude and Pi Tau Delta honors are Tim Nguyen. Brandon Hoffer. Ramtin Rizvani. Please remain standing. Presenting, oh, sorry, please have a seat. Usually I have several. Next presentation, the next award is in honor of the memory of Dr. Virgil V. Strang, longtime professor at Palmer's main campus in Davenport, Iowa, founded in 1897 and regarded as the fountainhead of chiropractic education. Dr. Strang has a unique and honored place in Palmer College history. His career spanned nearly 50 years, during which he distinguished himself as a chiropractic philosopher, anatomist, teacher, humanitarian, and practitioner, culminating with his appointment as the college's 7th president. He was equally respected by students and colleagues for the passionate manner in which he exemplified the philosophy, commitment, logic, and reasoning of the practice of chiropractic. The award that we present to a member of each graduating class celebrates Dr. Strang's pride of Palmer College and his passion for the chiropractic profession. Among other qualifications, the award selection process includes interviews with each candidate who are required to submit an essay related to their chiropractic philosophy. It's my honor to present the Virgil V. Strang Philosophy Award for the spring graduating class to Jinhao Howie Cheng.
Our last academic award is the Presidential Scholar Award, which is presented when a member of the graduating class displays the highest level of academic achievement by making the Dean's List, which requires a GPA of 3.5 or above in each of the 13 quarters of our curriculum. Given the challenge of this academic feat, we aren't always able to present the award. However, today I'm proud to be able to present two. As I call your name, will you please join me at the podium to receive your award? Our first recipient is Tim Nguyen. And our second recipient is Ramtin Rizvani. Dr. Tammy Clark, Palmer West Dean of Clinics, will present the Clinical Excellence Award.
Thank you, Dr. Snow. It's my honor to now present the Spring 2023 Clinical Excellence Award, which recognizes the member of today's graduating class who best exemplifies the skills and qualities expected of a Palmer chiropractor during their year-long experience in the Palmer clinics. Nominations are received from our clinical team of full-time and part-time faculty based on their demonstrated excellence in the following categories: patient excellence, patient evaluation and diagnosis, chiropractic technique and procedures, diagnostic imaging, case management, professionalism, and service to our clinic community. Our clinic team then discusses the nominees to determine the award recipient, which isn't an easy task, as often there are many candidates deserving of that recognition. Before we present the award, I'd like to recognize each of the nominees, who include Matthew Chase, Brandon Hopper, Tien Nguyen, and Ramtin Rezvani. And for Palmer West Spring 2023 graduating class, the Clinical Excellence Award recipient is Howie Chang. Congratulate Howie and each of our Clinical Excellence nominees for a job well done. Greg Nelson, President of the Palmer West Associated Student Government, will now present a special award on behalf of the ASG. Greg?
Okay, good afternoon everybody. How's everybody doing? What I like to hear. I just want to say congratulations to all the graduates. You guys look fantastic, amazing. You all are going to be amazing doctors, so I can't wait to see and hear more about your guys' futures. As Dr. Clark mentioned, my name is Greg Nelson. I am the ASG Student Body President here at Palmer West. Essentially what I do is I'm just kind of like the communicator between faculty and the student body. We do some fun events. We were actually just at the Giants game last week, kind of for the students to just get some relief from school. We also had a pizza lunch just the other day as well that ASG served up for the students. So we're just kind of giving back to the student body and to the faculty. Before I present my award, I just kind of want to say one thing to the graduates. It's actually a quote, and I like quotes because I just think they kind of stick a little bit. So the quote that I have that actually a previous coworker used to say to me is, "Today is another day to be great." So kind of you can take that anywhere, personally, professionally, anything like that, graduates. Essentially what it means is just to strive for excellence in anything that you do. Strive to be the best that you can be, work hard, achieve all your goals that you want to achieve. And so the award that I have today is the Fellowship Award. And this award is very special because it is voted upon the class itself. It's for somebody who kind of embodied all of the Palmer West qualities. Just helping classmates out, being a support for all the students around the campus, being mentors, and also for their clinical expertise in the building as well. So with this, I want the recipients, who I'm going to give this to, kind of come just right here, and then I'm going to say a few things for that recipient once announced. So the winner of the Spring 2023 Graduating Fellowship Award is Matthew Chase.
My boy.
So Matt, he was around everywhere on the campus. He was the class rep, very organized individual, and always just strived for incredible work around anything that he did. Amazing work ethic in the clinic, and he helped anybody that in need of assistance. He was always right there. He was mentored not only just for me personally, but also just for his classmates, younger quarters. He was always just super helpful. And might make him laugh, but if I could give this guy a perfect attendance award, he was at every single one of my ASG meetings and was always just, so helpful and everything like that. So, Matt, congratulations again, man. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage a previous Palmer West Campus Guide member, Frida, to give out an award for Campus Guides.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Frida Kiernan, and I am here today on behalf of Campus Guides. Campus Guides is a group at Palmer West that helped incoming students with their path to Palmer. We provided tours of the school, acted as mentors for new and prospective students, and helped with events around the school. This award recipient is one of the most kind, caring, and outgoing people I have met at Palmer. This person was always going above and beyond and truly exemplified all the qualities of a mentor. Always saying hi to everyone they passed in the halls, helping out students with questions they had, and giving numerous pep talks to not only myself, but anyone who was having a difficult time. You always knew this individual was coming down the halls by their constant contagious laugh that anyone could recognize, and I'm certain I almost never saw them without a big smile on their face. This individual always tried to be fully immersed in the chiropractic community and is a true advocate for the profession. This is seen by their participation in the American Chiropractic Association events, which help lobby for the chiropractic legislation and policies. Your passion for this profession is something that truly inspires me, and I know you're going to be an awesome chiropractor. We all can't wait to see what the future has in store for you. Please come up and accept your award, Howie Chang.
Congratulations, students, on your awards, and thank you for your collective service. Once again, I have the honor of introducing Tin Nguyen for the presentation of today's valedictorian address.
Good afternoon, graduates, distinguished guests, faculty, parents, family, and friends. First of all, I want to thank God for His blessing that we are here today to celebrate this great achievement together. And of course, we cannot forget those who have sacrificed for our accomplishment. On behalf of my classmates, I want to thank our families, friends, and loved ones, including those who are no longer with us, for your unwavering support, encouragement, and understanding. I personally want to take this opportunity to thank my family over there, with all the kids yelling, and especially to my wife, who sacrificed so much for me to go through this very difficult journey. From having a newborn to losing my father, all while starting chiropractic school. Honey, you have been the rock star through this very challenging journey. It's true they say behind a successful man there's a woman. And I would not be here without her. And literally, she actually applied to Palmer West for me. She did all the application. And thank God it was actually Palmer West, and not anywhere else. I'm also truly thankful and appreciate the hard work and dedication that our teachers, faculties, and mentors that have trained us so well and prepare us for the real world. I also want to give a shout out to Matthew Chase, our lovely class rep, who's always been there for us, especially me. That's how I got here. He actually answered his phone and directed me to get to the parking lot. Matthew always had the answer. Matthew, we appreciate you, and I appreciate you. Thank you. And today, my fellow graduate, it's about us. This moment was a result of countless hours of studying in school, outside school, and in group studies preparing for exams. And of course, we cannot forget to mention the majority of those hours, including sweat and tears, literally tears mainly, for our lovely diagnostic imaging class. Thank you, Dr. Skoski. Those who know me know I admire those with passions. Being able to see each and one of you, my classmates, grind and persist through this program for healing, I am proud to have studied alongside you, and I am even more proud to be able to say that we are now all doctors of chiropractic. A patient, yes, Thomas. A patient, a friend actually told me once a quote from a Spider-Man movie, "With great power comes great responsibility." And I take that personally. And that is why we are here to continue to improve our craft and be responsible for our patient well-being. As doctor, we have the skill to heal patient, but that also requires making sacrifices. So I urge us all to dedicate our career to continuing education, a lifetime of learning, and most importantly, the willingness to expand our knowledge and skills. My fellow graduate, as we embark to our next chapter, remember to be compassionate, understanding, withhold ethical standard, and be patient. As we empower our patients to optimize their health and wellness while knowing we have given them all that we can with integrity. Keep your drive because the patient will need you to be present even on your worst day and continue to be updated with the medical knowledge and research. Yes, it's ironically me telling you guys to remember to be present and not falling asleep in class, right? Also, remember how you have shown me your work, home, and school life balance. Please do not forget to take care of your health so you can become a long-term provider, in turn, have a positive impact to your patient life. Congratulations, my fellow classmate, graduate. I pray for our success in our future endeavors. Let's go forward and inspire generation, influence healthcare, and change lives one step at a time, one patient at a time. Thank you all.
Congratulations, Tim, for a job well done. Thank you for sharing those heartfelt words. It's challenging to graduate with academic honors, and I can't imagine how much more challenging it must be to do it with a wife and child. So good on you. Congrats. Our graduation speaker today, Dr. Daniel Lord, has carved a niche in the field of integrated care. Dr. Lord earned his bachelor's degree in biological sciences from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. He graduated from Palmer West in 2008 and served as sports council president as a student. Upon graduating, he joined the primary care team at Cairo Medical Group in San Francisco, a pioneer in multidisciplinary care. In 2012, Dr. Lord was one of the first 2 chiropractors hired by Crossover Health to join the interdisciplinary clinic at Facebook's headquarters. That team has now grown to 6 DCs, all of whom are Palmer West graduates. Crossover Health is a national leader in administrating employer-based integrated health clinics that focus on employee well-being and injury prevention. They maintain clinics for companies including Amazon, Apple, Comcast, Hewlett-Packard, LinkedIn, Meta, Microsoft, and Pepsi, which has Crossover Health is also notable because it has a standing policy of not opening a clinic unless it includes chiropractic care. Dr. Lord has risen through the ranks at Crossover from physical medicine lead to physical medicine senior program manager and currently serving as the Central Region Medical Director. He has also put his sports chiropractic training to good use. He received his certification in sports chiropractic and also served as the Director of Sports Medicine Team, the Sports Medicine Team for Oracle Yacht Racing Team USA from 2011 to 2013, serving the team that won the 2013 America's Cup. Dr. Lord serves as a great ambassador for the profession, presenting at conferences, publishing original research on integrated musculoskeletal care, and serving on the board of the Foundation for Chiropractic Progress. In his many roles, Dr. Lord demonstrates the traits of a definitive team player and plays a vital role in helping ensure chiropractic's rightful place as a team member in multidisciplinary care models, expanding access for patients to achieve optimal health. Please join me in giving a warm welcome for today's commencement speaker, Dr. Dan Lord.
Dr. Snow, I thought you were going to shorten that intro. Wow, thank you guys so much. Hello everyone, graduates, staff, family, friends. It's an honor to be here to celebrate all of these new doctors, to recognize all the amazing work that you guys have accomplished. I'm so thrilled to be here, not just because we look good, we got these fancy robes, we look smart, but coming back here means so much to me. Seeing some of my old friends going around campus today, bittersweet to say the least. Some of my most important friends of all time are from Palmer West, so it's awesome to be here. So, first of all, congratulations again. You guys have completed one of the most rigorous and rewarding programs in the world. I'm serious, I'm not just saying that. You guys went through it and you guys should be so proud of yourself. You've learned the art and science of chiropractic, not just from the institution that started it all, but from the campus that paved the way for the advancement of chiropractic into the future. Dr. Snow and others have talked about all of the barriers that were broke here. It means something, right? You all have the Doctor of Chiropractic title now, but being a graduate from Palmer West, that means a little bit more. You guys should know that. It means a little bit more. You're now part of this larger family of Palmer West graduates and alumni that have a history of excellence. You've got big shoes to fill. We have a legacy. Palmer West is a legacy of breaking through these barriers, putting ourselves in these different positions throughout healthcare. As Dr. Snow and others talked about, you'll not only see chiropractors in awesome private practices thriving, but you'll see them in the VA, you'll see them in the Department of Defense, in hospital settings, professional sports, within these employer-sponsored healthcare centers. And these opportunities are growing. They continue to grow. We at Crossover continue to hire chiropractors all the time. We rock in these settings. And by the way, it's not just that chiropractors are now included in the VA or in integrated clinics in primary care, allopathic medicine. Yes, we're part of the team, but we're holding leadership positions. We're advancing. We're managing healthcare teams because of our background, because of what we learned at Palmer West. You're more than prepared. It's important for everyone to know and understand this, whether you're opening a private practice or you're going to join a larger group. Now more than ever, allopathic physicians, they're viewing us as a really important part of the equation to solve this healthcare issue. Providing higher value care, really improving outcomes. We're a key part of that strategy now. So the more we successfully collaborate with other professionals, the more confidence, the more trust they'll have, and the more referrals we'll see, whether you're in private practice or elsewhere. So as you embark on this next chapter, I want to share with you some advice that has really helped me. One, first, embrace the opportunities that await you. As a chiro, you're going to see all sorts of different things that you can do, all sorts of opportunities you can get into. But it doesn't matter where you where you start, right? You guys have to get some practice, under your belt. I did physical exams and soft tissue work at a busy clinic when I graduated. I worked for a couple of years, 3 years, under more of a mentorship program as an associate. I went to local gyms and businesses and frequently did educational preventive education programs and just to meet people and network. And so, that is a part of it, right? You need to get some reps. You need to improve your skills. I mean, I remember plenty of mistakes that I made. I can remember one of my first patients that, hot low back, super searing pain. Lady came in with her husband, and this is maybe like 2-3 weeks into being a real practicing doc, and I had her on the table. Her husband was sitting in the corner of the treatment room. It's kind of close quarters. Husband certainly concerned, kind of looking at me, a little apprehensive, questioning, and everything was going well. And I had a flexion distraction table. And so if you guys don't know about the waist, so the patient is face down or prone, and at the waist, the flexion distraction table kind of drops so you can create traction on the low back. And so this is a patient who was in pain. And I turned the table all the way down to just do some really gentle stretching. Well, I turned the table all the way up. It wasn't all the way down. and whoops. And so the flexion distraction table was going like that. I mean, she could have won a world record in the butterfly stroke. Her feet were moving. She's going nuts. Her husband kind of crosses her arms. I stopped the table really quick. Everything's kind of quiet. That was a positive test. She was okay. She was great. And she came back. Mistakes happen, but my point is, you'll get some reps. It's well worth it. You'll be more valuable for it, and it'll lead you to the next opportunities. Let's see. I wrote all this down because I wanted to make sure. Private practice is awesome. Be your own boss. Own your own practice. Work for another doctor of chiropractic for a while. It's a great starting point. You'll experience a wide variety of patients. Get your hands on as many people as possible. Whatever path you choose, remember that you have something unique and valuable to offer as a Palmer grad. Your experience is much different. You guys don't know how much you know yet. I was watching actually Dr. Snow's address of the last graduation, and he was talking, he's dead right. You guys don't know how smart you are. You guys don't know how capable you are. What you'll find is that when you leave, you'll be able to confidently collaborate with any other healthcare profession as an authority on musculoskeletal care, as an authority on back pain. What you'll find is that your greatest value is your expertise as a doctor. It's not just the chiropractic adjustment that you're able to do or modalities. It is your expertise that is the value. You'll find so many people that need your help and trust you with their health. Second, as one of my mentors told me, it doesn't matter if you're treating a janitor that sleeps the floor or the CEO. Treat every single person like a VIP. Not only is this the right thing to do, but you never know who might be your most important referral source. And you never know how might your care, you might change someone's life. You don't know. When I started my first practice in San Francisco, I'd always go to 20th Hour Fitness and do these talks and meet the trainers and network. And there's this one kid who was a trainer, this little guy, this little dorky guy who nobody paid attention to. He'd be the guy getting the towels for all the cool trainers. He'd try really hard, but I acknowledge, I worked with him, and he'd come to every single one of my talks. He came in and was a patient of mine, went through sports injuries, etc. It just so happened the helmsman, the leader of Oracle Team USA, came to work out at that 24-hour fitness, and it was that trainer that talked to him and said, "Go down and see Dan Lord." And it wasn't because I'm some special chiropractor that I got the opportunity. It's because I really made sure I want to treat everyone. I give everybody my best, and that has served me so well. Third, decide what legacy you want to create. You've invested a lot to be here today. Create something that makes a lasting impact. One of my favorite human beings, one of my favorite teachers, Dr. Ed Feinberg, he would always ask us this when I was a student, what will be your legacy? So graduates, what will be your legacy? As a chiropractor, you have the power to make a positive difference in the lives of others every day. You can help people achieve health and wellness without drugs and surgery. You can help people prevent chronic diseases. You can help people improve their quality of life and happiness. And you can make an impact that continues to advance our profession into the future. We have a strong Palmer West legacy that now you guys own in the future. So remember to embrace the opportunities that await you. Treat every person like they're a VIP. And create a legacy that reflects your values, your vision, and your voice. Graduates, today is your day. Celebrate your achievements, cherish your memories, and look towards the future. Your Palmer graduates, your doctors of chiropractic, you guys are the best of the best. So congratulations, thank you so much for letting me share this special day with you.
Thank you, Dr. Lord, for those inspiring and authentic words. And it's always a real special thing when we have the opportunity to welcome back one of our West alumni who's gone on to open doors, blaze trails, and pave the way for you guys to carry on the legacy of West. So thank you again. And now it is my honor to present to Dr. Snow the 165th graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic's West Campus for conferral of the Doctor of Chiropractic degree. Dr. Snow?
On recommendation of the Dean, faculty, and graduation committee, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Palmer College of Chiropractic in the state of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Chiropractic and all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining therein. Assisting me with the conferral of the degrees are Dr. Dalbir Betty, Palmer West Director of Clinics, who will read the names of our graduates, and Dr. Brian Nook, Palmer West Associate Dean of Clinics, who will turn their hoods. Graduates, as Dr. Betty reads your name, please come up to receive your diploma. Start up there.
First off, I just want to say thank you to the graduates for giving me the honor of calling your names today. And to the audience, please join me in celebrating this amazing accomplishment by clapping loudly, even for those that you don't know. Yes. Okay, here we go. From San Jose, California, Tin Ngoc Nguyen. I'd like to now call up Dr. Scott Hoffer, also known as Dad. Who will be representing the next diploma. From Scottsdale, Arizona, Brandon Wesley Hoffer. From Santa Cruz, California, Nicole Elizabeth Carver. From Edwards Air Force Base, California, Matthew Kyle Chase. From San Jose, California, Chin-Hao Howie Chang. From Milpitas, California, Brandon Jacob Hom. From Salinas, California, Juan Manuel Ibarra Jr. From Crescent City, California, Angela Kerper McQuillan. From Westbrook, Connecticut, Maxwell Edward Murphy.
Long way from home, bro.
I promised this next graduate that I would say it like this. So, from Houston, Texas, Ramtin Rezvani. And last but certainly not least, from Fremont, California, Abby Wingman Wong. Congratulations.
All right, students, let's prepare to take your chiropractic oath. Please repeat after me. In accordance with the science, art, and philosophy of chiropractic, and in consequence of my dedication to restoration of the sick to health, I promise and swear to keep to the best of my ability and judgment the following oath. I will adhere to the code of ethics espoused by the chiropractic profession. I will observe and practice professional conduct in relations with my patients, my colleagues, myself and my profession. I will seek to preserve the integrity of my profession and help it to grow in service to the benefit of all humanity. I will serve my patients to the best of my ability, violating neither their confidence nor their dignity. and in my association
and in my association
with these patients,
with these patients,
I shall not violate
I shall not violate
that which is moral and right.
that which is moral and right.
I will provide regimen
I will provide regimen
for the good of my patients
for the good of my patients,
according to my ability
according to my ability
and my judgment.
and my judgment.
I will regard and refer
I will regard and refer
to my fellow doctors
to my fellow doctors
with honor and dignity,
with honor and dignity,
giving credit for
giving credit for
their dedication and commitment
their dedication and commitment
to the profession.
to the profession.
I will continue to improve
I will continue to improve
my knowledge and skill
my knowledge and skill
and be sincere in my resolution
and be sincere in my resolution
to justify the responsibility
to justify the responsibility
which this degree
which this degree
symbolizes and imposes.
symbolizes and imposes.
Will the students of the 165th graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic West change tassels? Congratulations. Okay, audience, I think we can do better than that. That's what I'm hearing.
Let's give it one more hand. Very proud of all of you. Well done. I now adjourn the 165th graduation convocation of Palmer College of Chiropractic West Campus. Audience, please remain seated as the doctors and faculty exit. Following the processional, families and guests of today's graduating class are invited to join us for a commencement reception in the foyer outside the theater. On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students at Palmer West Campus, thank you for attending our fabulous ceremony. Have a great day.